IS250. I am Professor Fahmi Jalani. Today we'll be taking a look at chapter 12, exception. So in exception, basically is error checking code where it's written to detect and handle error. There are circumstances that where the program is not able to handle, for example, negative height. Okay. Usually heights are positive and weight, for example. So here the example, they have try, throw, and catch. Okay, where the program will scan, and in an abnormal situation, an error message will be displayed. Okay. So the try here is basically blocks around normal code. It will exit immediately if a throw statement is executed. Okay. Right, the throw statement here. So within the try block, it reaches and jump immediately to the end of the try block. Okay. Oops, sorry. Catch, basically will flow to try block. Okay, from here we catch. Okay, and basically it's called a handler. Okay, right. Here the example, we have DMI handling for weights and height. Here the example, you see a try, a throw, and a catch. Okay. The example here we have, this is basically a correct example where the weight and height is normal, and the second example when the user key in a non-value here, which is A, and not to quit, and -1 is basically invalid height. And here, and we will go to a throw exception. Okay, and we'll run the program again. Next we have exception with method. Okay, it's basically it's much clearer. If the exception is not basically caught within the method, okay, then the method is immediately executed. Like we mentioned earlier, it's checked by the handler. Okay. Okay, the same example. For unchecked exception, so in contrast, exception result from hardware or logic errors. Okay, instead of limited from the program, or at the very least should cause the program to terminate immediately. Okay. So basically, as a programmer, you're not required to handle unchecked exception. It comprises of error and runtime. There are several built-in. For example, null pointer exception, where it's a null reference. Index out of bound exception. Okay, so basically this is to index the range. Arithmetic exception. Okay, integer division by 0, IO error, failure to input output class exception. In this case is double or to a string. And lastly, illegal argument exception thrown by method. 12.13 is a multiple handler, pretty much a catch or throwable object. Okay, so different throw in a try block may throw different exception types. Multiple handler may exist each handling types. Okay. Here the catch all handler and catches an error or exception as both are derived from the throwable class. Okay. So in this case, error 2 message. 12.14 exception handling in file input output. This requires handling to ensure invalid interrupt. In this case, the program is required to read the file. So we have here letter.text, and so these are the values, okay, and they are being read. So in the bad file, okay, it will throw in the bad IO exception. So that's pretty much it for chapter 12 in a bit. If you have any question, please email me, or you can set up an appointment to see me in my office. Stay safe and goodbye. Thanks. Bye bye.